When was this?
Oh, back in the summer, July, I think.
July. July was when the other people were meeting. Huh.
I think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
The Lochman tripod? No.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place?
I heard them planning the raid.
They're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Interesting.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes. It was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the
there we go.
Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language. Assassini, the assassin.
How did the assassins get their name?
From the legends surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams. He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin.
Okay. I didn't know about this
How
part.
did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
Of course they do. What's his name? Oh, damn it. What's the guy's name? Never mind, I had a joke ready and I forgot the guy's name.
Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
Because I'd never see it again.
Well, don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
I get your point.
So, what else are we gonna do? Are we gonna suddenly start playing Assassin's Creed? Assassins and Templars?
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Andre.
Not now, Georgie.
Damn it.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Take a look at this nose, Labino.
It really doesn't interest me, Georgie.
Does the guy in this photograph look familiar to you?
No.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Alamut is the name of the place where the Hashashin were based.
Oh,
Where is it?
Somewhere in what used to be called Persia. I'm not too hot on modern geography, I'm afraid. The most recent map I have shows America as an English colony.
somewhere in Persia. I need to go back. So it's not Taiwan, that's for sure. I need to talk to that police guy again.
What do you make of this ID card?
Nothing.
No way.
Should I show him this?
What do you make of this?
It's the biggest gemstone I've ever seen. Where did you get it?
From Professor Pegram's messenger boy.
Did Pegram find this on his dig?
Yeah, the site where this was found was a Templar castle. Do you think it could be part of the Templar treasure?
No, I shouldn't think so. You're not one of those crazies who think the Templars still exist, are you?
Well, I try to keep an open mind on the matter.
Right.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
Oh
You're
wait,
welcome.
I didn't ask him about the actual
Hi,
thing that
Andre.
matters.
Hello, Georgie.
I'd like your opinion on a medieval manuscript.
Vraiment? Do you have it with you?
No, it's too fragile. And besides, there are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
There isn't much, only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Just tell me one thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you?
Okay.
Knights Templar.
Oh, Knights
Does the
Templar.
Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
Can you tell me anything about the Knights Templar?
I sure can, Georgie. Soldiers, diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it, the Templars fit the bill. The greatest fighting force in Christendom, the militia of Christ.
Jeez. How did the Templars get their name?
From the building in which they set up their headquarters. The King of Jerusalem gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Solomon. The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple, and later as the Knights Templar.
You're a mine of information, Andre.
Glad to be of help, Georgie.
How come the Templars became so wealthy?
There was a constant stream of new recruits to their ranks, many from noble families. They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience. So, their money, goods, and lands were donated to the order. The Templars soon held land in France, Scotland, England, Spain, most of Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
Cool.
Is it true the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found?
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really happened remains. Or if it does, the truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained mythological status, like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still exist.
They
Do you
do.
think that's likely?
No, not for a minute.
They're the Illuminati. They control the world.
The manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
In Paris?
Yeah, not far from here, in fact.
Well, just give me the address and I'll come round and take a look.
I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I should check with her first.
A female friend?
Yeah, she's a woman. This friend who has the manuscript,
Oui, the anonymous girlfriend.
she lives at 361
Wait.
Rue Jarry.
Ah, I know it well. I'll drop by. Just as soon as I can.
I thought we were gonna check first. Well, then again, she told us to find him, so I don't know.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
So what's gonna happen with this place? Should I get into here now? Because they're gonna rob the place, aren't they? So I'm gonna hide in here while they break the cakes.
It is closing time, Monsieur Lobineau.
Oh,
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, Monsieur.
okay. Alright, so now they're here to steal the tripod.
Quit fooling around, you moron! Get your ass over here and bring that flashlight.
And I'm gonna push the totem pole onto them.
What the? Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
Wow, you fail so hard. Are you serious? Are you
And
serious?
when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor Georges.
What a mess. I bungled the whole thing.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Yeah, but the killer got away with the tripod.
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can dress up in costume.
Are you
You
serious?
mean it was you who stole the tripod? Oh, hell, Nico. I could have been shot.
Those dorks are more likely to shoot their own feet.
I just wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. And how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't sulk, Georgie, please.
Oh, rats. And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the tripod.
Are you... Really? Really?
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bears that crest.
I sure hope so.
What about the other 4 quadrants? What do they mean?
Let's take another look at the manuscript. There's a guy with it between
Okay, nothing new.
There's
Nothing new.
the night through.
Nothing new.
There's a woman, but the
Nothing new.
Look there, 2 guys.
Alright.
nothing happened.
Yeah,
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
maybe the tripod has to be in a certain location.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where, though, is there?
There's a sword and a bow. Just take it. Sure.
Maybe not. Let's take another look at the manuscript. There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
Sword, bow, gem, tripod, light, castle.
A night through. But there.
Okay. I don't know what's going on.
I'd better get back to the quest.
We haven't played as the girl for a long time now. I guess we... Oh, let's talk to the police. I want to ask him about that matchbox game.
Sergeant Moo,
Yes,
does this matchbook mean anything to you, Sergeant?
you already showed me, monsieur. It's a beauty.
No, the cities. The cities, come on.
See you later, Sergeant.
Okay. Oh. Is that a bow? Save game time. Is that a bow? No, there's a cafe. So there's him. There's exit there. There's people there. A clown. Right, let's talk.
Excuse me, officer.
Wow, he's...
Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
You have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous, the east side of Rome. Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the Sauvignon. Which would you choose?
Yeah, but I'm not a policeman. What happened to duty?
An excellent question, monsieur.
Right.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. Only that they were excommunicated in 1312 and hanged in their dozens within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, shake my hand.
Would you like to shake? I stopped myself barely in time. Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart. They
Damn it.
rebuild the Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key.
I'm never gonna look. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make the prediction now. At the end of the game, there's gonna be a boss fight, and I'm gonna win that boss fight with this shock thing. And until then, I'm not gonna be able to successfully shock anyone. That's my prediction.
What do you make of this grease paint stained tissue?
Delightful. Would you like to see some of my used tissues?
Yes,
Hell no.
Then please put yours away.
I thought we were being creepy here.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
Aha! A prosthetic nose. Very significant.
It is?
No, I am just having a little joke.
Trolling.
Have you seen this man before?
No, who is it?
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh,
Is that all you can say? Oh.
I did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.